Hello, Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Aries, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, for the overall energy for this connection, we do have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then we also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. For some of you, you could currently find yourself connecting with a soulmate, or you might find yourself connecting with a soulmate very, very soon. But I feel like you're finally getting what it is that you've always wanted. I am getting that. You're finally getting what it is that you've always wanted. It could have already showed up for you, or it might be showing up here for you very, very soon. But let's focus on you first, Aries, then we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. How does Aries currently view this relationship? Okay. So we do have the, we have the Queen of Swords, and then we also have the Eight of Cups, as well as the Chariot. Kind of looks like you left a situation that wasn't essentially making you happy, okay? Now, this could definitely be referring to a marriage, possibly a relationship. For some of you, you could have recently decided to, quit, a job where you essentially felt, like that company just wasn't, recognizing you for your hard work and labor, or appreciating you for your hard work and labor. But it just looks like you nonetheless walked away from something that just wasn't making you happy, something that just simply wasn't serving you. And it kind of looks like you don't have any sort of intentions of going back to whatever this thing is that wasn't serving you and or making you happy. All right, let's look at this person and see how they're currently viewing their relationship with you. How does this person currently view their relationship with Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Oof. We have the Page of Wands, we got the Two of Swords, and then we also have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. We do have the King of Swords. True pair situation between you and this person. Okay. I do find this person's very shocked by this decision of yours to get up and leave. They're very shocked by it. It's as if they didn't see this coming, is like the best way that I could describe it as I'm seeing here. They did not see this coming. They were not anticipating or expecting for you to up and walk away and leave, is basically what I'm getting. Okay. How does Aries currently feel? Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Pentacles. All right, Aries, between you and I, okay? This is just between you and I. I'm not going to tell anybody anything. Even though I see you walking away from this relationship because this person is not giving you what you need or what you want, and it's, causing you a lot of unhappiness and, things of that nature, I am definitely getting, an energy of you wanting this person to secretly, run after you and, try to stop you and, fix or repair things here with you. And I feel like the only reason why you want them to run after you, you want them to stop you from walking out of their life, is because once upon a time, this relationship, it did bring a lot of happiness and joy into your life. Once upon a time, this relationship, as well as this person, was essentially giving you what it is you truly wanted and desired, as well as needed. And this is why, you want them to stop you. This is why you want them to run after you. Because let's just be honest, your relationship with this person, wasn't, always bad. I feel like it had its really, really good moments, and I feel like you're still kind of holding on to, this version of them that they've essentially no longer are anymore, haven't essentially been, for a while now. I just kind of feel like this person used to like make you feel like they loved you, make you, feel like they cared about you in their relationship with you. And over time, it kind of looks like for whatever reason that has drastically changed, causing you to feel like, this person doesn't love you, causing you to feel like this person doesn't care about you. But I feel like you're kind of holding on to those, moments where this person did show you that they loved you, that they did show you that they cared about you. And you're holding on to that. You're holding on to this version of them that they no longer are, is basically what I'm getting. Okay. So secretly between you and I, you do want this person to run after you. You do want this person to stop you. You do want this person to try to fix or repair things here with you. Okay. How does this person currently feel? All right, we do have the Strength card. Interesting. I want to look at that a little bit more with the Six of Swords to the Justice card. It's like a big part of them is just forcing themselves to just let you walk right out of their life. Now, do they want you to walk right out of their life? No, they don't want you to, but they're forcing themselves to just let you walk right out of, their life. You want to leave? Go ahead and leave. You don't want to be with me anymore? Don't be with me anymore, but this is something that they're forcing themselves to do. As far as like not running after you is concerned, trying to fix or repair things here with you is concerned, is basically what I'm getting. Now, let's look at the Strength card. Tell you more about the Strength card. Okay. We have the World. We have the King of Pentacles. And then we also have the Eight of Swords. It's one of those things where they're just kind of choosing to leave everything into the universe's hands. If you guys are meant to be, y'all will be. If you're supposed to be in their life, you're going to continue to remain in their life. It has that type of flavor to it where they're just going to just allow whatever is going to happen to essentially happen, without putting up a fight, without intervening, if that makes any sense. Okay. I want to look one more time. Tell me more about the Strength card. One more time. I want to see if I can get anything else out of this energy. Okay. We have, yeah, that's the thing. They don't want you, obviously, to like walk out of their life. They don't want you to be done with them. They don't. They definitely don't. But it's interesting. It's interesting now that I think about it. You guys are showing up as a King and the Queen of Swords and the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So I have a rough idea what's going on here. But their whole MO is this, okay? If you do get up and walk out of their life and you decide to never run back to them, they're going to take that as a sign that, for one, this relationship was just never meant to be between the two of you, and you never really loved them like you said you did. Okay? That's how they're going to take it. It's interesting, though, because when we look at you and your energy, we're kind of getting that same like energy, from you. It's like you're looking at them. Well, I want them to stop me. I want them to try to fix or repair things with me. If they love me, they will stop me. If they love me, they will try to fix or repair things with me. And if they don't, then, well, that means they don't love me. The fact that you guys are showing up as a King and the Queen of Swords, and this relationship started as you two being the King and the Queen of Pentacles, that's kind of telling me that a lot has changed between the two of you over time. I think that this person has given you reasons to question if they really do love you and care about you. And let's just be fair here. I think that you've also given them reasons. And you may not be consciously aware of it, but I am definitely getting that this is kind of why it's gotten to this point between the two of you. Because y'all have given each other reasons to basically think this about one another. They've given you reasons to think they don't really love you and care about you, or this dynamic that they share with you, and you've given them reasons to think the exact same thing, regardless if you guys are both consciously aware of this or not. That is basically what I'm getting, and that is why things are at this point between the two of you, where you don't really want to turn around and fight for this, because for what? They keep showing you they don't love you and care about you. What's the point, right? And their whole MO is, well, why should I fight for this? I mean, Aries is showing me they don't love me and care about me, or this dynamic, so why should I fight? I mean, I don't understand. Why should I fight? I think it's safe to say that you two really do love one another and care for one another deeply. I just think that the two of you have definitely inflicted a lot of pain upon one another, and it causes the two of you to not be so quick to come in and try to fix and repair things here, because why should you, after all the pain they caused you, and why should they, after all the pain you essentially caused them? I just think that there's a lot of unresolved issues possibly between the two of you, or maybe even a lot of anger and resentment between the two of you, which is unfortunate, because when this relationship started, man, between the two of you, like, dude, you were giving this relationship your all, and they were giving this relationship their all. But it's like over time, things started to take place and happen. And it caused you to not be so quick to come in and give it your all. Just like it caused them to be not so quick to come in and give it their all. It caused you to not really put up a fight to keep this person in your life, vice versa. So it just sucks to see you guys, at this point within your, dynamic, with one another. But that's basically what's going on. I think that you guys give each other reasons to walk away. I think that you guys give each other reasons to not continue to fight for this, and not continue to stay, with one another. It's kind of like a battle between what your mind is telling you to do versus what your heart wants you to do. It's like your heart wants you to get up and fight for this, but your mind's like, no, for what? After they put you through this and this and this, why should you fight for them, right? And it's the same for your person. It's like it's a battle between their head and their heart. It's like their mind is telling them, you know, nah, don't fight for Aries. Let them walk out of your life. After everything they put you through, man, let them walk out of your life. But it's like their heart's like, no, but I can't lose them though. That's the thing. I can't lose them. I can't be without them. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that there's a lot of forgiveness, you know what I mean? That obviously needs to take place on your end as well as on theirs. But now we understand, right, what's going on here and why they're not really putting up a fight and they're forcing themselves to not fight for you and just let you walk out of their life. And we now understand why you're getting up and deciding to go and walk away from this. We get it. Okay. Now that that's, you know, established, let's see what actions you plan on taking in this person's direction and are moving forward. So we have the King of Cups. We got the Page of Pentacles. And then we also have the Lovers out here. The bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, so 2 of Cups, so 3 of Pentacles to the, okay, so going back to like what I said, because I kept getting, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. I see you getting exactly what it is that you want out of them. You know, that's one thing that I will say out of this soulmate of yours. You want this person to, you know, fix things with you, repair things with you, you know, run after you. I do see you getting that from them. I do see you definitely getting that from them. But even then, it's like they're how do I say this? It's like once they're able to fix or repair things here with you, I see them kind of like falling into this energy of experiencing that battle all over again between what their mind is telling them versus what their heart is telling them. It's like their heart's telling them, go to Aries and try to fix or repair things here with Aries. And that's what they're doing. But then when it's all said and done, they're able to fix or repair things here with you. I see them getting into their head about this entire situation all over again. Let's look at that. Tell me more about the King of Swords. You guys are very, very, very compatible to one another. Very compatible, like extremely compatible. So for those of you who don't know this, the person that's in the Strength card is the Empress. We do have the Emperor out here making a true pair situation. The person that sits in the Chariot is the Emperor. Again, true pair situation, the King and the Queen of Swords, the King and the Queen of Cups. You guys are very compatible, you know, to one another. I feel like once it is all said and done and they're able to fix or repair things here with you, they start getting into their head like, man, like, why? Like, why did I do that? Like, they should have been the one to, you know, fix and repair things with me, not the other way around. Like, why did I do that? You know what I mean? Why did I do that after everything that they put me through? Like, why did I go over there and try to fix or repair things with them? Like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Well, I think the answer to that question is because they love you. More of the story, you know what I mean? Because they love you. Because they can't picture or fathom their life without you, because they know that they're not going to find someone like you out there in the real world. They also know that they're not going to find what they share with you within anyone else. And well, that's just the answer to their question, you know? Love makes you do all sorts of different things, you know? It's just what it is. What actions? Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles, and then we also have the 5 of Wands. This person might be slightly older than you. I am definitely getting that, but that doesn't really matter. But in regards to how this person plans on, you know, moving forward, I do see them bringing this tension and conflict and whatever's going on between the two of you finally to an end by them gravitating towards you and trying to fix or repair things here with you. Oh my gosh, look at this. You guys are showing up as a true pair again. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are very, very compatible to one another. Extremely compatible to one another. But yeah, they're finally putting an end to this conflict here between the two of you. I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. So you're going to get what you want, you know, in the end, you know, from this person, because I do see them running after you. I do see them, you know, fixing or repairing things here with you. I am definitely getting that. It's an energy of, can we just move past it? 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 I don't want to fight no more. And I don't want us to break up. And, you know, it's just an energy of them just simply wanting the two of you to just hurry up and move past it and just kind of leave this big fight that happened between the two of you, or argument or disagreement or whatever have you, just in the past. They don't want to continue to fight. You know, with you anymore. They don't want to, lose you over this big fight slash argument. They just want the two of you to just get back to loving one another and just kind of leaving the past in the past. But I feel like that's the problem too, is that that's what y'all have been doing, where it's like you guys would like get into like a really big fight slash argument about something. And instead of like the issue in itself getting addressed and handled, it's like the two of you would just kind of like move past it. Like it's kind of like the epitome of sweeping it under the rug. Like, okay, I don't feel like fighting anymore. You don't feel like fighting anymore. Okay, let's just not talk about this anymore and let's just sweep it under the rug. And then like another fight slash argument occurs and you're just like, okay, I don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to fight anymore? Okay, let's not fight anymore. Let's sweep this under the rug. Let's not even address it. Let's not talk about it because we're not going to get anywhere anyways. Let's just sweep that under the rug. And then you guys keep sweeping more things under the rug over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's what causes you both to fall into this King and Queen of Swords energy. With the King and the Queen of Swords, man, that could definitely, represent a dynamic between two people who constantly, show each other that they don't really love each other or care about one another. But it's not that they don't love each other or care for one another. It's just all the pain that the two of you have inflicted upon one another that causes the two of you to sit there and question, why do I even love this man? Why do I even love this woman after everything that they put me through? It doesn't make no logical sense for me to continue to love this man or love this woman. I mean, look at everything that they put me through, and look at everything that I'm struggling with because of everything that they put me through. And it goes both ways, by the way, because it's not just you going through this, it's them going through this as well. So it literally does go both ways. Like, for example, when you do something on your end and it upsets them and hurts them and affects them in a very negative way, instead of you guys addressing the situation at hand, you guys just sweep it under the rug because y'all don't want to like argue anymore. Y'all don't want to lose one another over it. But then again, y'all don't want to really argue about it. So let's just sweep it under the rug. Let's just not talk about it anymore, causing the two of you to have a lot of anger and resentment towards one another that you guys essentially store in your hearts, basically. And this is kind of why when this person does something that you don't necessarily like or whatever the case may be, you're very quick to fall into this Queen of Swords energy. Well, what's the point of me fighting for them? I mean, after everything that they put me through. And this is why they are so quick to fall into that King of Swords energy of displaying to you that they don't care. And it's not because they don't care, it's that they're constantly thinking back on everything that you've ever put them through. And to them, it just makes no logical sense to fight to keep you in their life, given everything that you've essentially put them through. Same applies for you. It's like when they do something you don't like, you're not very quick to get up and fight because you stop and think, well, why should I? I mean, after everything that they put me through, what's the point? You know what I mean? And it causes them to have this impression of you that you don't care, and it causes you to have this impression of them that they don't care. But that's the big misunderstanding in itself, because I think that the both of you do care. I just kind of feel like you guys sit there and think about all the reasons why y'all shouldn't care. And it's because of all these unresolved issues that you guys just keep sweeping under the rug over and over and over and over again, because I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to argue anymore. This is like getting played out, this is getting dragged on for doing, let's not fight anymore. Let's just move past it. That's why. That's basically why. But I do see you guys fixing things, and I do see you guys sweeping this particular situation, under the rug. I am definitely getting that. It just kind of looks like when a problem does show up, you guys may not really know how to like come down to a resolution or fix it or repair it. So instead of you guys going back and forth about the issue, it's like you guys rather, just sweep it under the rug and just forget about it because you guys don't know how to fix it or repair it or approach the situation. Is basically what I'm getting at. It causes you guys to sweep things under the rug over and over and over and over again. It's not that y'all don't want to fix the problems that do show up within your marriage and a relationship with one another. Y'all just don't know how to like approach it, or go about it. Is basically what I'm getting. So when a problem does show up and your person doesn't really know how to fix it or resolve it, it's not because they don't care, it's because they don't know what to do. And the same thing could be said maybe for you. When a problem does show up, you may not know how to fix it or resolve it. You might think of ways to fix and resolve it, and that in itself is still not working. So you guys kind of both get to this point of, let's just not even talk about it. Let's just sweep it under the rug, So this particular situation will be swept under the rug as well, is basically what I'm getting. And you guys will go back to like, just, getting back to the way it was prior, to this big fight slash argument is basically what I'm getting. All right, so that is what I have for you, my friend. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.